Mr. Jones goes to Washington? Can Jerry Jones save Daniel Snyder and the Washington Commanders from themselves? Mike Fisher reporting from Frisco, home of the Dallas Cowboys, where minicamp has wrapped up. Now we've got 5 weeks of worry. We'll get to that later today. We'll explain that here on the Fish Report. Right now, a lot of worries in Washington. And for people that think the Dallas Cowboys have a lot of drama, the Washington Commanders actually have a lot of drama, serious drama. Some of the Cowboys is trumped up and invented. Washington has big problems all the way to the top. They have some temporary problems with a political debate circulating around the defensive coordinator, Jack Del Rio. That's a matter of opinion, and everybody doesn't have to agree. The fact that Daniel Snyder is deciding to not attend the government hearing, an investigation into the toxic workplace problem that Washington has allegedly had, that's a controversial matter, especially since the commissioner, Roger Goodell, is going to testify. So the commissioner is going to testify, but the owner is not. This regarding a cover-up. The bigger deal, and of course Jerry could help with that too, because Dan Snyder has no better friend in this league than the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones. But the bigger deal in terms of the long-term health of that franchise regards their desire to build a new stadium. And the idea of moving to Virginia has already been shut down by political bodies there because they don't like Dan Snyder and they don't like the Washington product. At some point, Dan Snyder is going to have to call Jerry Jones and either ask him for advice or ask him maybe even to take the wheel. When it comes to getting stadiums built in this league, ask the Rams, not just the Cowboys. Jerry Jones is the guy to do it. And I know that some in Cowboy Nation would say, don't help Washington. But of course, these are 32 people, the ownership bodies in the NFL, that are rivals and frenemies, if you will, when they compete. But they're also teammates and business partners when it comes to the health of the league. We can have our opinions on whether or not the government should be involved in financing a stadium at all, thus lining the pockets of billionaires further. But somebody is going to do it somehow, some way, for almost all these teams, even for a Washington franchise that can't get out of its own way. And the best way for Dan Snyder to get out of his own way might be to call Jerry Jones and have him lead the way to, oddly, help the Washington Commanders. In Frisco with the Cowboys, Fish out.